Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Preserves. On today's video we're going to be doing an update on these temu symbols that I got. Well, one in particular symbol. It's been about a year that I purchased the first temu symbol, which I gave that one away, but in a drum trade for a guitar. But I purchased this one not too much long after, and it's been about the same amount of time since I purchased this one as I did the other one. I have another one of these that I'm not going to review, do a year review on, because it's just a POS. This is one of the other ones that I got that has the sanded top, and if I'm being honest, I haven't played this a lot. As you can see, there's no real signs of play or whatnot. I didn't hit this cymbal that much, but let's get her up on the kit. I will run through it a little bit and give you a sound demo on it and show you what it sounds like again and all that good jazz. So let me get that set up and I'll be right back. So here I am behind the kit. I've got it set up right here, right next to my Zildjian A Custom FX 18-inch, and this is also an 18-inch. I didn't mention that in the intro, but it's an 18-inch, and we'll just give her a sound demo from the bell out and let you hear what it sounds like. It still sounds the same as it did before, but so you can hear that sounds super trashy. The bell, it cuts through, but it's got this like irritating, super high pitch sound to it that is trashy, and it just doesn't sound right to me. Here's what my Zildjian FX sounds like. So you see how this one sounds a lot more refined. The bell is way more present. It's not like super high pitchy, and it doesn't have that weird tonality of a trash, kind of high pitched trash sound to it. And that's why I continue to keep this one on my kit. If I would have found one of these temu cymbals that had quality like this, I would probably still have it on my kit, and I would play that on my kit instead of this, and I would, because I don't play a lot, and so I would keep these cymbals, these Zildjian, and I would have them in my vault, so that way I wouldn't break them if I was hammering into them, because these effect cymbals tend to have issues with cracking along where they've drilled them out or whatever. That's just been my experience over time. You lay into these cymbals and they will crack where the holes are, where they've been routed out or whatever. But with that being said, I'll put this in a beat for you and let you hear what it sounds like in a mix, and then we'll be done with this video. So it's been a second since I played, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna give her a sound test. So that's how she sounds. Let me come around the kit. I will show you up close what it looks like again, and I'll give you my final thoughts on these Temu effects crash cymbals. Alright, so here is this cymbal. You can, if I get up close, you can see how it's been sanded, and they just didn't do a great job on these cymbals. The back looks good. They didn't sand it. If the top was like the back, it would be a great cymbal, in my opinion. I think they just took too much material off the top. When I got this cymbal, the bell was still dirty on it, and it just wasn't that great of a cymbal, in my opinion. And like I said, back on the kit, when you use the bell on this cymbal, it has this shrieking, high-pitched, trashy sound quality to it that I just don't like, and I can't get past that. I just can't get past it, and that's why this has not been on my kit. And for those reasons, I wouldn't recommend purchasing these. When I purchased this, it was 120 bucks basically. It was 119, and if you're gonna be a beginner and you're looking for low cost cymbals, then maybe it's worth it. But as it sits for me and wanting a certain sound quality, these don't do it for me. So with that being said, that's going to be the end of this year review on those Temu effects crashes, the holy ones. I don't know what they're calling them on Temu right now. I haven't been on the Temu site for a long time. But with that being said, that's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. And I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And also like this video. It goes a long ways to pushing my videos out to other people. I'm trying to get to my 500 subscriber mark, and I can't do it without your guys' help. And like I said, I haven't had a lot of growth, but also my content hasn't been that great, and it is what it is. I'm still trying to figure out what it is that makes you guys watch. So with that, I'm gonna say peace.